Okay then folks, so strumming. I like to strum with my index finger, and what I do is I go down with the nail and the upstroke is with the other side. Okay, it's with the fleshy pad. So I have my finger going down towards the floor. That nail is pointing down towards the floor. That goes down. Okay, and then the fleshy pad comes back up again. It's important, I think, to have this nail pointing down towards the floor and not to the side. Okay, the nail shouldn't be pointing up towards the headstock. Don't come up from the side. Go down and up. Okay, so you're striking with the nail and not the side of the finger, or you might get a bit of nail and a bit of flesh. You want that whole nail to hit that on the way down. Even if you've got short nails like me, you can still get that nice bright sound on the way down, and that softer fleshy pad on the way back up for the upstroke. I think that's important because that means that when you're strumming down on the pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, that harder strum with the nail is locking into the pulse, it's locking into the beat, and the upstroke is a bit softer in between. If you strum with the thumb, then that's kind of reversed. Okay, you go down with the fleshy pad and back up with the nail. Now, okay, it can be a bit out of whack there. Okay, it can be a bit overbearing on the upstroke. Now, it is possible to strum with the thumb. You can be a bit more delicate with it. Okay, it's possible to do. It's a much softer strum, which you might like if you're a bit tentative with this. But I would encourage you to try and work towards using that finger and being bold and brash with that strumming. Okay, that to me feels much nicer, and it feels more relaxed in my hand, in my wrist, than sort of tensing up with this thumb and trying to be careful with it. We don't want to be careful, we want to bash the thing. Okay, it's much more relaxed and comfortable. You'll be less strained if you're just letting that hand fly free. Okay, if you're using a plectrum, let me see if I've got one here. So here's a felt style plectrum. It's the pointiest bit really that should be hitting the strings, but some people do like to have it round the other way, or even like this, okay, on the side. Generally, when we're talking about plectrums, we're talking about hitting with the pointy bit though. So I like to have my thumb going across the back, and my index finger grabs on the other side. Okay, so see if I can spin round there for you. Hang on. You'll see something like this. Okay, that's what we're after. Re-perch myself. Okay, now with the plectrum, don't come on out from the front here. Okay, so coming in with right with the tip. Okay, not like this. You actually want to be more coming along the side. So my hand is now coming along the strings in parallel with the strings. I'm not reaching in from out round the front. Okay, like this. I actually want my flat of my arm here to still be resting against the ukulele and coming along the strings here. The plectrum strikes at not quite 90 degrees to the strings. There's a slight downwards angle. Your hand comes and rolls over just a touch, and it actually wants to stay in that position both directions. Okay, so don't roll the wrist, don't go down and up like this. Okay, turning the wrist, that's no good. This stays put the whole time. So the plectrum's actually going down this way and back up this way in the same position. Okay, hopefully that helps position that one a little bit for you. I do sometimes use the plectrum, especially if I want more volume, but most of the time I'm happy to just pick up the uke, use this finger and strum away there. Okay, so I think it's definitely worth getting used to using that one. Even if you normally use a plectrum, the good thing about that finger is you'll never leave home without it. You'll always have it there, so you can always pick up the uke and have a bash at it. Okay, So there's a few little tips on strumming for you. Thanks.